successful. That was all. Even if Twitch doesn't count that was pretty awesome. Yeah, that wasn't any of your internets. OBS, just OBS. Oh, time was reset. Yeah, my uptime just got reset, so Twitch screwed it up. OBS has it all in one VOD, though. Oh my darkness, that jump. My uptime actually just reset, so I'm assuming it's going to for 24 hours stream. No, we weren't going to do that anyway. I have something to do tomorrow morning. And then that's loose again. Yeah, it's something. Can we have Night Route EXP? I wish. But no, we just persevere. 10 levels to go, and we're almost at level 90. We're gonna make it, boys. We are going to make it. We shall overcome. I was gonna have to cut it anyway, Vest. I don't include the Stannis videos. What?
Take this. Like it. Darkness.
Holy shit. So, I don't know if I've ever explained this, but on remote play I have to stream through 30 FPS, but these games are made for 60 FPS, and that's what it is on my TV. So there's a bit of a disconnect every time I try and hop over. I haven't said it because nothing terrible has happened yet when I've done that. Like, I haven't had just an awful death. But now I'm playing off my TV again because the mess game just ended, and my god, it's going, it looks like it's going super fast. I'm like, whoa!
Take this. Like it. Take this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be annoying now. I'm gonna have like a 10-minute VOD. But it is what it is. For the 5 people that are watching this series, I guess they'll just watch those 10 minutes. I was always wondering if you were seeing the game at 60 FPS through OBS, but that just answered my question. Yeah, no, I can't. I've tried, but my laptop can't handle it. Which makes sense. I mean, I'm going from the PS4, which is already on a Wi-Fi connection, itself. Remote playing it to my laptop, also on Wi-Fi connection. Not connecting it, remotely connecting, so that's just another Wi-Fi connection, and then I'm streaming it through the laptop with its own Wi-Fi connection to the internet. So, I tried, like, I went to see if 60 FPS would work. I even got new internet, actually, at the start of the summer. And it did work for 60 FPS with, level 90? It did work for 60 FPS with Majesty, which was interesting. You guys can actually see the fluidity of that game. And when I'm playing off my TV, I'm seeing the 60 FPS, but when I'm going through remote play, I'm seeing it in 30 like you guys. Because remote play is what you're seeing.
Take this. Ha! Like it.
I think it's 1080p. Well, I don't know what the laptop is, but what OBS is streaming out of, but I believe remote play itself is 1080p 30 FPS.
Darkness.
Hey, Plower, welcome to the stream. No, I don't record myself. That would slid on the laptop too much. I've tried it. And there were a lot more disconnects on OBS's side. So I just take the VODs. Hence why there's going to be a 10-minute one. 90 hype! And hey, Plower, welcome to the stream.
Like it.
So, Plower, did you see? Did you see Guild Wars is on sale? 768p. Okay, then it's just whatever the monitor of the, well, whatever the screen of the laptop is.
Take this. Like it.
Just logged in.
Take this.
Yeah, it's all the Guild Wars stuff on Steam went on sale. So if you're missing any part of the game, now's the chance to get it. I mean, I would imagine NCSoft would have it on sale as well. Or whatever they are now, but ArenaNet probably. But hey. I bought it a few days before the sale. Classic. I know, right? That happened to me with the Jack and Daxter series. But I mean, now you can get the other parts, because I'm gonna go pick up Factions of Nightfall. And then I'll have... I mean, I'm not gonna use those to finish... I still want to finish off Prophecies and Eye of the North with just Prophecies and Eye of the North things, but then...
Like it.
I'll at least have the expansions now. The further expansions, I should say. I bought them all. Oh, there you go. See, you were prepared. You knew I would one day get them. Alright. Maybe by the end of the next room, we'll be at 91. Maybe you should get Trilogy because I don't know. No, I mean, my question is if I already have Prophecies, will it just give me keys to the other ones? Because if it just gives me the Steam keys to Factions of Nightfall, then yeah, I'll just get the Trilogy at that point, because I don't need the base game. But I don't want to have to run... I mean, it's... because I already have the base game in Eye of the North. Oh my darkness. Steam gives you the game, no keys. Then yeah, that wouldn't work. I already have the base game. Prophecies campaign is good story-wise, but gameplay-wise is the most annoying. I mean, there are a lot of a couple of missions that, yeah, I'm just, every time I get to them, I'm like, meh. Cough, cough, Thunderhead keep, cough. But, like, the little... Because I've already gone this far, using Prophecy skills only. I kind of want to finish off all the hard mode stuff and the Vanquishes and all the whole 9 yards, using just the Prophecies and or Eye of the North skills. Because I've come this far. When you add the keys, it just... Oh, so it is the keys. The Trilogy says the key. Well, then I'll probably just do that. It's 15... It's 15 bucks. As opposed to the 20 it would be otherwise. Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm going to get the expansions, but I'm not doing anything with them until I finish off everything else. But while it's on sale, I'm just gonna get it while it's on sale. It would be dumb not to. You ever just draw a 4 in Sorry and knock out no? Yes! Dude, Sorry is amazing. My favorite is when you get a 10, and instead of going forward 10, you go backwards 1 just to screw over the other person. Oops. Oh my darkness. For instance, if doing something else, if going forward 10 would really help you, but you decide to go backwards 1 just to get to a slide and take out a bunch of your opponent's pieces, that's where it's lit. No, Buddha. We're finishing this. We're at least getting Riku to 99, and then we're doing more. We're ending the perseverance. The endurance. I bought the trilogy and just gives. Oh, okay, so it gives you the key. Oh, okay, there you go. Then, yup, we're getting the trilogy. Thank you, Flower. I didn't know if it would work that way. Or if you'd have to use that version of the game. Like, that version of the base game. Beautiful.
Like it.
See, look at that. It went from 40. So from $40 to $15. I'm gonna make back the money I lost getting the Jak and Daxter bundle. My man. Please. Yeah, make back. I know. I'm trolling. I'm still losing money.
Like it. Take this. Like it.
Oh, it disappeared! Are you serious? Hey, random Joker. Oh, all that EXP disappeared as I got the kill shot. That's just wrong.
Take this. Darkness.
Oh my darkness.
Take this. Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Oh my darkness. Yeah, I know that I know that factions and night. That's why I don't want to use the factions and Nightfall stuff. I've seen what's in those games, and all the builds for doing all the stuff in Prophecies and Eye of the North involve a bunch of factions and Nightfall skills and stuff. I don't want to use it though. Like I'm challenging myself because it's all clearly doable without that stuff. It's just, I mean, I normally play solo. I'll be perfectly honest. Like. The majority of what I've done in the game has been done with Ogden, Gwen, Jorah, Alessia, Lina, and Menlo. bunch of bros.
Darkness!
Yeah. Yeah, like that's why I jokingly called Guild Wars an RPG last year when I streamed it, and people called me out. But I was like, no, guys, like I don't think you understand. I played this game solo. Like I would just use the henchmen, and now that I have them, heroes. Like it was never.
Take this!
To me that game was never playing with other people. Because I had no friends and no one to play with. Level 91, 8 to go! Hype, hype, hype! Henchmen are idiots, I know. They are. Except in Eye of the North. Menlo, Lina, and Sin are brez. On hard mode, at least. Go to town. And they complement nicely with my Ogden, Jorah, Gwen, and Livia.
Darkness!
Yeah, but that's not the point. The heroes themselves are going to be different. Like, I know this guy Dunkoro, who will be great and really make my life easy. However, I don't want to get him. Like, I've made it this far without him. Because he's another monk, and I need another monk hero so I can build a protection prayer guy to go along with Ogden. Like, no, we're not doing it. That's what Xandra's for. I got her in the fighting tournament. She's a ritualist. I said, screw that, you're becoming a protection prayer specialist. And I use her as needed. Nah. Nah, we'll play it all when we get done with everything else. At least I'll play it all. Probably be something I do during the semester. Well, I was going to do them camping. I campaign. But again, we're finishing Prophecies and Eye of the North. Hard modes.
Like it! Take this!
How far have you gotten, by the way, Flower? I haven't asked you in a while. From the other campaigns, you cannot reach the old Ascalon Park. Wow. Well, that's not true. You can run back to Ascalon. I'm obviously not sure how it'll affect the story. You can totally run back to old Ascalon.
Like it!
There's a path through the there's the other path through the Shiver Peaks.
Darkness!
No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, story is what it is, but there's definitely a path. Ouchie, ouch. That's why I always assumed that the handbooks didn't start until Kryta. Heroes handbooks. Because when somebody joined, you couldn't do the story, which is what I'm kind of nervous about with Factions and Nightfall. I've done everything nice.
Take this!
So you're ready. Next month. Oh, sometime next month. I had 76% of the God walking among mortals. I don't know what that means. Oh, you get by getting all other titles. Haha. No, I mean, I know you've... Sorry, I know you've done everything. I meant on this account. Because you said you lost that one. Hey, I'm3 Watcher. Welcome to the stream. That's fine. How's Recom going? It's going well. If we get good luck with Sora, we should be able to finish the 100% today. Which is much faster than I anticipated. As it is, I'm definitely thinking we should be able to finish tomorrow. At the latest. I read the wiki. Well, don't worry. If you're here when we're done, you'll get to see the in a nutshell. Unless we're real, that's all you really need. On the ruins of Sirmia still. Alright, there you go. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like I knew you had played the game before, you would explain that. That's how we got into the subject of, whatchamacallit. I haven't seen it yet. I'm3 Watcher, don't spoil it. I've been busy. In fact, I don't know when I'm gonna end up seeing this, but I will eventually watch that. Been working a lot these days. No, I understand. I was working myself, and then streaming when I wasn't.
Like it. Take this.
That's what the in a nutshell's for, Neo. I watched all of them except for the last 5 hours of no recruiting / no building, and now the Ballista only. Well, all but the first minute of the Ballista only one, because I needed to make sure he used status. And he did. And don't spoil anything. This is, honestly, of all of them, this is the one I've been looking forward to. Like, I called for Ballista only back when he was still doing the individual factions. I doubt he gave me a he probably doesn't remember that, so I doubt he gave me the shout out. But that was one of my suggestions for so long. And I'm sure I got enough shout outs just for the fact that he was using status. Considering he calls me out in his other videos all the time. Just like we call him out in ours. But I don't think he watches these. I've uncovered 10.7% of Tyria map. I think I'm at 86. Oh, we said that! Neo, we were ready! If he didn't use Stannis, we were all gonna type Rito in the comments. We came up with that during his last stream. Like, everyone was on board with that one, because that was when he announced it. Going for Darkographer now, so I don't have to redo the missions later just for this. I'm probably gonna have to redo the missions, but I also haven't done a lot of... Well, I did all of the Eye of the North ones in hard mode once, just by doing dailies. Whoa, oh, okay, that's how I got it. I was gonna say, what the hell happened there? But the Prophecies ones, I got to the Alessio Seaboard and was like, this is stupid. I'm not doing this anymore. Because I knew I was gonna have to do it again with, at the least, just Pudik and Darai, and now just the rest of us, so I was like, alright, I'll do all these with everybody else. Because the Prophecies ones are annoying, you can't die. At least in the Eye of the North ones, like, you can get away with dying a couple of times. The Vanquishes are very fun, I agree. He does use Stannis. Oh, I know he does. Again, I watched the first couple minutes to make sure. And he even wrote in the thing. This is for Rams. No, I honestly enjoy the Vanquishes more than the missions, if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, whoops. Oh my darkness. Because in the Vanquishes you find all those, like, not for nothing, I've always meant to explore all the explorable areas, but like I never got around to it. They were just, like, come on, there's so much other things to do in that game. So like the Vanquishes allow me to actually see the entire map, and it really goes to show how much work they put into it. And then yeah, like you said, oh my god, do we have 39 left? Oh, almost my kill. I knew it was 39 something. honestly, I think the most hype moment I've had in the game was the dragon in Majesty's Rest. Like that guy, Rotwing. Dude, that was ridiculous. I was like, holy crap, they really threw this guy in here. It was fun. And then you get the Rotwing bow to drop, and it's like Cray-gasm.
Like it.
Yeah, then you find all the random NPCs. Yeah, like I'm still finding quests to do. Like, not for nothing. That's how I found out about Sorrow's Furnace. I never knew that was a thing. And then I was doing the Grent's footprint, whatchamacallit, Vanquish, and I found that place. And all the quests. I was like, the hell is this? What is this? At the farming for the bow, had all the unique bows. I'm honestly, like, I'd like to get all the weapons, but I'm also realistic, and that's probably... I don't even think I have the storage space to get all the weapons. Because I don't want to buy the extra ones for the Zunlai chest.
Take this.
Hey, level up! Alright, yeah, that's right, that's what we're doing. 6 levels to go, boys. 6 levels to go. Oh, sorry, 7. I lied. It's not that high. I did just the bows, yeah. I want to do the swords. I really want to get the Emerald Sword from Cathandrax. That sword... Like, I have to farm Hammers of Cathandrax anyway for survival, because I'm not doing Kilroy Stonekin anymore. Did like 30 hours of that, and then the game lagged out and I died. I was so pissed. Seven more. Yeah, so I gotta farm the 47 hammers or whatever it was.
Like it.
Which is fine, because it's a dungeon. And I figure, alright, well, this way I'll at least get my, whatchamacallit, the Emerald Sword, because I really want, like, that sword looks awesome. I just want to use it. I don't have it. I could have that sword, Lightbringer, and the Deldrimor sword, which is still the best one. All on one build. But it's amazing. Because, like, let's be real, I'm not using the other weapon sets, other than the bow one, just to bait sometimes.
Take this.
But that's also a dungeon that I don't want to do with heroes, because I don't have... It's just not fun.
Take this.
Damn, now you get me hyped for those.
Take
We
this.
still have a lot of Kingdom Hearts to go.
Darkness. Yeah. 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 Take this. Like it. Take this.
Oh, my darkness plower.
Yeah. Ha! Like it. Take this.
Random Joker! I don't know if we got enough of those, you know?
Take this. Like it. Like it.
I mean, obviously I can't answer that question right now, Vis.
Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Oh my darkness.
Take this.
Pew pew pew. Yeah, I know, this is... Like I said earlier, should have been able to delete all of it. We have to do this so it doesn't lag out at the end of the fights.
Like it.
On to the next one.
Like it! Take this! Like it!
Was that another level up? Raise the champs of the Pog!
Take this!
Hold them steady!
Like it!
Hold them ready!
Like it! Take this! Take this! Like it!
Level up! 6 to go. Yay. Oh my darkness.
Like it! Take this! Take this! Like it!
What the hell was that combo? Just did like a somersault through the air. Oh, I see what was happening. The game bugged out because I wasn't right next to him when I hit him. Ah! So I had to extend the card break animation.
Take this!
Why would you target the object that was not only behind me,
Like it.
was off the screen?
Take this. Darkness.
Oh my darkness!
Yeah. 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 Ha. Take this. Ha. Ha. Huh. Like it. Huh. 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 Take this. Like it. Take this. Darkness. Yeah. 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 Like it. Yeah. Like it. Like it. Yeah. Take this. Like it. Darkness. Yeah. 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 Like it. Take this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Take this. Like it. Darkness.
Another level up incoming.
Like it!
At this point, I'm not sure what to say anymore.
Like it!
I mean, we're almost there. We're getting there. I mean, my apologies for being so silent. I just really don't know what I can contribute to this anyway.
Like it!
Oh, level up. Five levels to go. Oh, my soul, but 5 levels to go. And so we have once again, and for the 3rd time that I've ever done it, gotten Riku to level 99 in this fucking game.
Darkness!
Random Joker. It's amazing how many of those I keep getting. I think that's like 6 now.
Take this!
It's like some other games have a level cap at level 20. Well, as I tell everybody who plays Guild Wars, it has a cap at level 20 because the 31,000 exactly. Because the game was structured around what build you use and what skills you're using, not what level you are. Which is actually kind of what I like about the game. Like, they really went out of their way to scale it properly. And make sure, okay, yeah, you can only make it to level 20, so you can't just start rolling through everything yourself. You have to actually think about what you're doing. I like that. It's a nice touch. It's just part of the reason I respect the game so much and like it. It's like, I'm always coming up with a plan. It's not just, you know, as this is turned into, and as most Kingdom Hearts games turn into at higher levels, it's just roll through everything and tank it all. Like, no, you gotta actually think. Like, so it's fun. I like that. There's some really weird and crazy builds. Exactly. Like, there's no one way to do anything in that game. You can pull it off multiple different ways. Oh my god. Fell off the ledge.
Like it! Take this! Darkness!
Death from above. So what's your, obviously speaking only prophecies and or Eye of the North, what's your favorite part of the game? Flower. I'm obviously just trying to come up with something to talk about. That's another thing about this, like at least in KH2, yeah, we're gonna 420 EXP. And to a degree KH1, like yeah, we're gonna have to level grind, but it's actually, like, the game is just fun, like you don't mind it. And yeah, this game is fun, but this is just like, what am I doing with my life?
Take this! Darkness!
It's like a story of prophecies, but it's a bit low tempo. I mean, I was gonna say like specific parts of it. Like my favorite mission from Prophecies to this day is still Riverside Province, because I just love that mission. I mean, completing it's easy, just run through the mission, but no, actually doing the bonus and literally just stealth bombing all those towers, like, oh my god, that's so much fun. It's like the perfect blend of, you don't need the patience to do it, because, you know, patience in video games is not my thing. Well, you don't really need the patience to do it, it's just you have to strategically take out all these enemies at the towers, and it's like, oh my god. I love it. Oh.
Take this! Like it! Darkness!
Oh my darkness.
Yeah! 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 Like it! Take this! Take this! Take this! Like it!
Oh, I don't remember specific missions like this. Gotcha.
Take this!
Remember what happens when I wishes was okay. I understand. See, I'm the opposite because I've done the story to the game so many times that like I know that it's the post game stuff I've never really done. Like now I have. Now I've done I've done Eye of the North. I've done all except the Elite Dungeon of Eye of the North. Hard mode I've done a lot of, not all of at all. Like I've done a lot of it. Like it's more now than it was last year before I streamed it. Like, before I streamed it last year, all I'd ever done was the story, because once I got done the story, the War in Kryta would unlock, and then I wouldn't be able to do anything because I didn't have Eye of the North, and the mobs are just too powerful for the henchmen. So I just play the story over and over again. So, like, on the opposite, I know a lot of the quests and, you know, missions, but that's it. That's why I'm enjoying the Vanquishes. I'm actually finding out all this extra stuff that's in the zones that I've never known before. Like the Evan Vanquish. Yeah, I like that one too. I mean, obviously Gwen needed to stop PMSing sometimes, but that was a nice story arc. And then which is funny because I always do that one first, and then the other two are just like, all right, well, this is happening. Whereas that one was like, yeah, you're actually going in and like fighting Char. Also, never forget Saknoth Valley Vanquish. Pudik Durai and I did it. We vanquished Saknoth Valley. Boy, was that an adventure. Yeah, it's funny. I have almost all of the reputations up to max. Like, Ebon Vanguard's the closest one because we did Saknoth Valley during Double Rep Week. But yeah, they're all above 8. So it's at the point where I don't get anything unless I do it in hard mode.
Like it. Take this.
In the fun mode. Not when you're using henchmen. Then it becomes the pray they don't die like five. Because the henchmen can't use freaking Assurance Scan. If I could put Assurance Scan on the heroes, I would be fine. Like, I'd be able to do everything in the game. Because 99.9% of the time, my issue in the game comes from the AI gets too much death penalty because they keep getting wrecked at the beginning of the areas. And then I won't be able to do anything because they're instantly dead and I'm getting ganked on by everything.
Like it.
Also, 4 levels to go. Hi.
Darkness.
Oh my darkness.
Just me.
There you go. 4 levels to go. Thanks, game. Level 95. We're almost there. The end of the tunnel is in sight. Oh, dude, Flower, I've done that. When you're on minus 60 penalty and trying to kill the last... Yeah. No, what's even better is when you have a big mob of enemies that you were trying to kite away, because you were the last one left, and you die, and then you get to 58% or 59%. And the problem is you baited them too close to the Resurrection Shrine, so you get murked as soon as you resurrect. Like, I remember the first time I did Old Ascalon. It was the first Vanquish I ever tried to do. I got through the entire area, and then had looped it all the way back to the spot with the Grawl, and there were 3 Grawl Eulidites all together, and oh my god, I couldn't kill them. I had to restart. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And Grawl, like Eastern Frontier, that was a brutal Vanquish. It was just awful. Yeah, you just chip a bit of one mob again and again. Yeah, while constantly death circling. Oh, what a game.
Take this.
I can't wait until we get to it, man. It's gonna be so much fun. Like, I'm enjoying this series. I really am. Don't take that to say that I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts anymore. Like, no, we're not dropping it. We're finishing the games. Like, we're this far in. We suffered through Birth by Sleep. We finished KH1. We're suffering through this. Like, we're doing it.
Take this.
But oh, when we start Guild Wars again.
Darkness.
Oh, come on. Tried waiting for that to expire. Good times, yeah. I mean, anyone who's done it knows. It's like the villainry of Galarath. If you played the game, you know what it is. Just screw that on hard mode. I still have yet to pull that one off.
Like it. Take this.
Getting boss of factions on hard? Never done it, obviously. Hell's Precipice, bruh. Just Hell's Precipice on normal mode, bruh. I still haven't done that on hard mode. I did a Time for Heroes on hard mode, but I'm beating the Great Destroyer, but dude, it required me to kite with the henchmen so hard. Well, heroes, but at that point they were about as useful as the henchmen. My god. Always pay someone to run me. Kappa Kappa. Still get to do that. We do it on our own somewhere.
Like it.
This is a good part. In hard mode, you actually have to use proper strategies. Oh no, I agree. Now, granted, I guess some of the times I've gotten to the point where it's been a little too min-maxy for my liking, like Shards of Ore. Just screw that dungeon. Having to use your own skills as well as the skills of like 4 heroes in fights that are either you insta-wipe all the undead or you get insta-wiped by the undead. Like, no, that was not fun. But nah, I mean, you're right though. Like Vanquishes, I enjoy. Those are fun. So I've always been about the exploration in that game, and now I have an incentive to explore, and that's just very enjoyable to me. Alright, sub 20k to go, which means the next time we come in here, which is coming up now, we should level up while we're in here. And then we will have 3 levels to go.
Like it. Take this.
Also, the Days of Lowlands Vanquish, bruh. Like, just bruh. Like, I still don't know how we're supposed to pull that one off. 4 party members, like, bruh. And then on top of that, the other ones, Dragon's Gullet and the Char Flame Corridor, because you have to leave from the same spot to get to them. It's like, bruh, what are we doing? I still haven't figured that one out. The only areas in Ascalon I haven't vanquished yet. Unless there are more that I'm just missing. But I doubt there are. Yeah, like the Reed Bog or whatever that place is called, one of the easiest vanquishes in the game. Like I farm that one consistently for the dailies when it comes up. Ettin's back, pretty simple. Like just don't get rushed by the Ettins and you're good. Oh. Then there are some that are just like, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Like it. Take this. Like it.
Sorry about that. Okay, so something just came up, guys. We are going to be done after we finish getting Riku to level 99. So no, we will not finish this game tonight. Sorry, guys. Maybe if I get home and I'm not tired, but I do have something to do tonight. But this is getting done. Like we're finishing Riku's level 99. I'm not doing anything until this is done. I do not want to do this anymore. The trouble with some of the places in the Crystal Desert, honestly, the only place I've even tried in the Crystal Desert was, I think, Vulture's Drift, because it was one of the dailies. There was something else, too.
Take this. Like it.
I definitely did more than that. Oh, I did Augury Rock in hard mode, because I just went Mesmer and had the, boss defeat itself. That was fun. What else did I do? It was Vulture Drifts was the one. I tried doing the missions on hard mode and we'll just forget about that, but I think I did do one of the other ones. I could definitely see where the Vanquishes would be hard though, because there are some bosses in there that are rough. Oh, I think it's the Salt Flats that I did. The Meekik Flats. Or if not that, then the one next to it. Like, there's... Whatever the zone next to Alona Reach is, I vanquished that as well, because it was a daily. I knew I did one of the ones other than Vulture Drift.
Take this. Darkness.
Oh my darkness! Alright, level 96, 3 to go. I think I'm going to enjoy playing like this actually, with Prophecies only content. It's the first one I've... Oh yes, there you go. Like that's... See, I'm the opposite. I've always just had the Prophecies content, which is why as I keep looking up strats to do some of this stuff, and it's like, oh, use this faction stuff, or use this Nightfall stuff. I'm like, you know what, screw this. Like, this had to have been doable at some point. Like, let's do it. Let's... Like, it started as last year for the stream. I just wanted to use Prophecies only because we were doing the story. I was like, alright, let's not, like, overrush the story here. 3 more, I know. Certainly harder with the henchmen. I agree. Now, I do use the heroes from Eye of the North. I allow myself that concession. I don't just do pure Prophecies only, because that is just no thank you. The only skill I consistently use from Eye of the North is Assurance Scan, because if I'm using heroes and henchmen, then I think some of those deaths aren't my fault, and Assurance Scan allows me to remove the penalty. But, like, it's enough of a challenge in and of itself, I don't feel bad about it, but, like, it's tough, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there have been a lot of areas where I would just fail, and then try again, and then fail, and then try again. But it got me through the semester so well. Like, that's why I really want to stream it. Like, it was perfect for all the down. Like, I would have an hour here or hour there between classes, so I'd practice a Vanquish or do a dungeon. Like, it was great. Pop on like The Big Bang Theory or just something to watch on the side, and like Meekik's videos. That's how I caught up to Meekik's videos. I've fallen behind, obviously, because I've been streaming. But like, that's how I initially caught up with all of his videos. I just watched them while playing Guild Wars. It was great. Because you don't need audio cues in Guild Wars. No, obviously, hey, we have 8 random jokers. Like, obviously we'll use them, but there's some really short vanquishes when you don't have time, and some really long. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it was a nice little blend. And then the dungeons, it was like, okay, like, I learned really fast, because one of the first dungeons I did was Frostmaw's Burrows, the one with the worm. And I learned right then and there, okay, never do a dungeon blind if you don't have a lot of time. Because that dungeon was like 6 levels, and I thought it was only going to take me like 2 hours. It took me 5. I was like, oh god. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, if you don't know what's coming, like, and you have the wrong build, you're pretty much screwed. Like, it's so brutal. That's why Pain Inverter I've started using now for dungeons. Like, fuck it, man. Like, it works. If nothing else works on the boss, Pain Inverter works. Yeah, exactly. It's just a few hours down the drain. You learn the boss. You learn the dungeon. Insta wipes you, yeah. Dude, that was Shards of Ore. Like, that dungeon was brutal enough just to get to the boss, and then we get to it, and it was like, we didn't have the build for it. It was like, oh my god, just screw this. It was so bad. It took us like an hour and a half just to kill the boss. Fendi Nin, I think it was. Yeah, Fendi Nin. And then afterwards I look, because what I like to do is, I like to beat something myself first, no matter how long or hard it takes me, and then I'll look up strats for it. Like, I'll do the same thing when we do Dazed and Recoded, because I've never seen gameplay of it. So if and when we struggle, and I'm sure we will, I'll just look up how to do it after we actually do it the first time. Like, I'll ask you guys not to tell me what to do, if it's like some gimmick or something. But like, I remember looking it up, and everybody was like, yeah, use Smiting Monks. I was like, alright, well, I'm a Warrior Ranger. I didn't do Warrior Monk this time, stupidly. I still regret that. But like, on the stream, I did Warrior Ranger. So I was like, okay, well, there's gotta be... Let's see what I have. And I think my highest smiting damage was Light of Deldrimor. So I made Xandra and Ogden in the monks, like smiting monks with whatever skills I could buy from the dude in Ember Light Camp. Rolled in with that, get to the first wave, and just insta-wiped them on hard mode. I was like, well, shit. Like, this... I still didn't do it on hard mode, because with henchmen, they still get wrecked. I would need more people to do smiting damage with, because they can't use Light of Deldrimor, but, like, we could. But I was just like, well, this is embarrassing. This like, would have made life so much easier.
Like it. Take this.
That's why it's like Catacombs of Cathandrax, because again, you gotta farm the hammer for the Survivor title, and I keep trying to do it, but it's like, I can't do it with heroes. It's not not with Prophecies only heroes.
Like it.
Baseball when you see later, but that's the fun part to actually think of strat. Yeah, no, I agree. To me, I'm glad you understand, because a lot of people didn't last year when I was streaming it. They're like, why aren't you just looking this up? I was like, because it's more fun to me to play a game and figure it out for myself, then look it up and go, oh, okay, so this is how you do it. Because if I got it right and did it the optimal way, I'm like, oh wow, that was pretty good. Hey, Dave, thanks for the host. This is a rare occasion. Dave does not host people. Already lost a Survivor on my current hero. Oh, I lose it all the time. Like, that's why I was farming it from... Like, I was farming it... I spent a solid week doing a couple hours a day farming Kilroy Stonekin's Punch-Out Extravaganza, the little mini dungeon, well, the dungeon there. And it was just like, bro, I will make a habit of this. Hey, I appreciate it. I just assumed you didn't like hosting people. That's why I never brought it up. Plus, I don't play Heroes 3 much, so it's like, I understand. just lazy as fuck. It's fine. Again, I'm not gonna like sell out or shill. I was like, oh, well, you didn't host me. Screw you. Like, no, fuck that. You missed the great Labetha reference though earlier. Neil was like, let me just go take a nap and then I'll be back. Psych, I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, psych, you can't take a nap because I'm already sleeping with Labetha. Oh! Well, I appreciate it, Dave. But again, it's not, like, it's not necessary. It's fine. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like, oh, screw you. Like, no. I've had that command up for you for like how long? Oh, it was better at the time. You missed it. I definitely said at the time. I was like, damn, it's a shame Dave's not here. He would have loved that.
Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Let's put it this way: that command's been up so long that the PogChamps still have the 2 slashes for arms rather than the new little fire emoji because I'm too lazy to update it, like all the other ones. Because that's what I used to do. I just put the slashes next to everything for arms. But hey, man, I mean, I don't make that up. Like, in my eyes, and I'm sure a bunch of other people, you are the best Heroes 3 player out there, if not one of, at the moment. Like, there's no contest there. People, you finally are getting attention. Like, you should be. In a world where the Hoda plebs think they're taking over, we have you. The beacon of SODvation. Get it? Salvation? Sodvation? Oh. Salvation. Oh. Alright, almost leveling up again, and then we'll have 2 left, which is good, because I really do now want to get this done. I have somewhere to be. And I'm here, play 2 Hoda tournaments and 1. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I loved it when you said it yourself. When Fitting Loose Archer was like, oh yeah, Dave, now that you're #1 in HW, you can go to the real rankings of Hoda. And you were like, no, that's just a complete waste of my time. And I was like, damn, what a bro. Alright, level 97 incoming. And then 2 more. Again, like, now it's actually grinding on me, because I do have somewhere to be. Like, it wasn't like before, where I didn't have anything else to do. So it's just gonna be this and then grinding Sora tonight. Like, no, now I have something else to do. We'll grind Sora tomorrow and finish the game.
Darkness.
Hey, got him.
Take this. Like it.
Oh! Fatality. The 1080 no scope. Last one. Easy 1300 EXP right there.
Like it. Like it.
There it is! 2 levels to go, baby!
Take this. Darkness.
Within darkness! Look at that HP bar, though. Then we'll go back to Sora and it'll still be 80.
Take this.
It's longer than the D point gauge. Chasm Cry.
Take this.
I figure about 70,000 more to go. And we're clearing about 20k per room, so 3 to 4 more rooms.
Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Within darkness! Feeling when you figure out how to fix your code because you explain how you couldn't solve the problem in the report that accompanies the actual code. Kappa Kappa.
Take this. Like it. Take this.
Another one! 9 random jokers. Ah.
Take this. Yeah.
Yes, more of these rooms. These are the ones that give the most EXP. Because they have the 2 waves of a lot of enemies.
Take this. Yeah. Darkness.
Within darkness! 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 The rubber dick method. That's what I did to your mother. Oh! Oh my god! Oh. Riku, come on, don't give me the rubber sword method.
Like it. Take this.
Hey Dave, I don't know how big you are in MMOs and all, or if you even saw Guild Wars when I streamed it last year,
Take this.
but I'm telling everybody I know, the game is on sale on Steam. You can get the entire thing if you get the Trilogy and Eye of the North for just 25 bucks, which is down from like 80 bucks, which it used to be. So if ever you were gonna buy it, again, I'm telling this to everybody. This is a big fucking deal, man. The game never goes on sale. What's the big deal? Guild Wars is on sale.
Like it.
I'm sure you remember from last year, Gandalf.
Take this.
Your mother. Oh! You got me. Oh, Guild Wars, man. It's on sale. Hype. It didn't go on sale for so long, and now it is. 50% off.
Yeah. Like it.
The entire trilogy, $15. Eye of the North, $10. The whole thing, $25. It's a big deal.
Take this. Like it. Take this. Yeah.
I'm gonna broke because it's the end of the year, so no summer games for me. Oh, Gandalf. It's Guild Wars, though. You know, I thought I missed this one earlier. It's the good one, too.
Like it. Take this. Like it.
Can't play games most of the summer. Alright.
Take this.
Oh, that's understandable. If I had more monies, I'd have gotten it for you anyway, but I don't. I'm sorry. My apologies. Your mother, your sister, your aunt, the entire trilogy is on sale. Oh. Hey, what do you mean about shitty laptops? Your boy's streaming off a laptop. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get level 98 in this run. This run through of this room. And then we will be 1 level away.
Like it. Take this.
I was right, it will take about an hour and a half. From when I said that, I was like, you know what, 10 minutes per level, this and that. Hour and a half away, and yeah. You're still not done. We're almost there. We're at level 98.
Like it.
I don't know this game, but I know the last level is always the hardest level. Not really. Honestly, to me, it's the last 10 are always the hardest in any game. The last, like, 10 or so are always the hardest, but then, like, the last one goes by quickly because it's like, oh my god, it's the last level. Like, this is it. It barely runs simple games. All I do is play Hom on it. Ah. See, I don't know exactly what that means yet, Gandalf, but I can imagine that's bad. goat of games. Yeah, so you're good. Just run Majesty and Heroes 3, and that's all you need. I got it this time. He sees a few countries over. I could have watched a Meekick video in the time it took to get to 99. Yeah, actually, you could have. This is true. Well, it depends on which one though, because it's gonna take us. This will only be about 6 hours. Which, not for nothing, I will take Riku level 99 in 6 hours, and then tomorrow we'll finish off Sora in the game. Like Confirmerino. Because whenever I get home tomorrow morning, and it will be in the morning, I'll have the rest of the day. And night. Found with people who are bad at it, so I get that fun instead of tryharding. No, honestly, Gandalf, I understand that sentiment. I mean, you've seen me play Heroes 3. I meme. I do not play hard, I meme. I hate tryharding in that game. And, well, really in video games in general. It's very rare that I'll actually enjoy tryharding. This game is an exception. This game, it's fun to tryhard some of the... Not full tryhard, like lethal frame spam or anything like that, but like actually legitimately planning out decks and going for it. Like that, to me, that's fun. Like that's a very fun aspect of this game. Early into the stream, if you want to call it that, sure. I'm gonna drop it as soon as we get level 99. But bear in mind, I've been streaming for almost 12 hours. Yes. I think it's warranted. I've also said for a while that one of these days I will have to go and do something, and today's that day. Oh, see, I figured that out because my laptop used to do that during the Crusader streams, and it would drop OBS to like cool itself down, which was annoying. Obviously, 60 XP. What I did was I got like a coffee tray or a breakfast tray, flipped it over, and then I put the laptop on top of that and hang it over the edge, so that the actual heater of it is just going into the air. And I found that, combined with the ceiling fan I have in the room, has been enough to keep it from overheating. Alright, one level to go. 40k, 38k EXP. Here we go. Here we go. Already doing it with a book. Yeah, like same thing. It's roughly the same principle. We had the coffee tray, so I was like, alright, well, let me just do this. And then like, it's rare that I'll actually lay down with it over my knees. Like, it's funny. I don't use my laptop on my lap. Like, that's... I just kind of prop it up in front of me, and then I'll, like, lay down off to the side, because I'm on a couch. So, like, I'll just prop my legs up off to the side. Like, it's a really... I would never be able to have a webcam for any stream, but this is a really comfortable, like, environment I have here. Alright, 37k. Figure 3 run-throughs of the room. Well, 2 run-throughs, and then the third one will actually do it. I don't have a fan, it's usually okay on both. See, it's funny, I think I could pull this off without the ceiling fan, but the ceiling fan is like more for my benefit. So it doesn't get too hot. Because I remember last summer I had to actually move where I was streaming sometimes. I like go sit down out in the hallway. And just so the noise wouldn't affect you guys pretty much. And not for nothing, it worked out really well. Well, it didn't work. No, sorry. Opposite. It did not work out very well. Like, using the mouse was awful because the way I have it is I prop it up on the little bar on the back of the couch, which has like just enough room for my wireless mouse. Bear in mind, none of this would work without a wireless mouse. The wire for the wired one would just get tangled with everything. That's awful for your back though. No, it's not. I do sit with a straight back. It's very rare. I only ever lean forward if I'm playing like HOM 3 or like in a serious fight with one of these games, and I'm like concentrating, like leaning towards the game. Other than that, I am leaning back. Like, I'm very cognizant of that. Just like I'm cognizant of as much as I stream, I'm also able to like walk around a lot. The frame spammers and tryhards abusing broken slates that weren't in the original. Well, that's what I mean. Like, to me, that's the equivalent of tryharding. That's what I try not to do. Like, you could, like you could say if all I did was Faraga and Sonic Blade spam, which I try and stay away from even when I'm not doing the Moogleless runs, like yeah, that could be seen as try-harding in the same way that Lethal Frame can. That's why I try not to do that. Like this one, I mixed it up. I was using Blitz, I was using Ars Arcanum. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not calling Ars Arcanum spam try-hard or cheesy. Like, no. Ars Arcanum is a 6 at best. A 3 to 6. Like, if you can pull that off, that's not try-hard. That's just impressive. That's why I kept doing it. Whereas Lethal Frame is just Strike Raid, Freeze, Lethal Frame. Strike Raid, Freeze, Lethal Frame, and then literally any boss is dead. And it's like, well, this is... It's like the game plays itself. Do something else on the side, and my laptop is currently at whatever you wrote there. Damn. That's why I'm glad. I also have 2 laptops. That plays a big difference. Ouchie, ouch. Like, that does play a difference. I'm able to actually, like, the laptop I'm streaming off of, it's purely streaming. Or in this case, it's streaming and remote playing. Whereas the other laptop is where I do everything on. Very nice couch where I can sit proper. Laptop's on a table. Yeah, it's funny, like, everyone goes, oh, because I had to get a new laptop early, like a couple years ago, right before I started streaming big time, and all my friends from Discord were like, yo, what do you, like, why are you getting a laptop? You just get a PC, like, build your own. And I was like, well, that would work, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Like, I have a coffee table that I rest the laptops on, but I couldn't, like, I can't put a PC on that. I can't stream off of that. Like, first of all, it'll be uncomfortable. Shit. Like, I like this couch. I like all that. Like, it's beautiful. It's a great setup. I don't want to mess that up. Like, I'll sacrifice some computing power for it. I can do everything I need to. You can just spam Lethal Frame, and in the time the attacks go, you can make another one and use it. I know! That's what I mean! It's like... Like, to me, the difference between doing Lethal Frame like that or doing Ars Arcanum is, the Ars Arcanum they can break out of. So if you can pull it off, it's actually like, bruh. Do you consider having 20 unicorns, 50 Grandels, 5 angels, and 12 Cyclops with a level 9 Curetard with Expert Earth and a Celestial Necklace of Bliss on 1, 2, 3 tryharding? No, I consider that. I'm assuming you had unicorn dwellings, and the rest of that seems... See, unless you get one of my Jeebus maps, the rest of that seems pretty standard. Although you're missing Whibs. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to press.
Take this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's a broken start. Yep. That's what I would have guessed. Elf and Unicorn Dwellings, along with a bunch of stockpiles and a couple cons. Alright, we're under 20k. I think we'll actually get it in this next generation of the room. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to spawn in from here this time. And we're actually finally going to do something with this room. We're going to use that moment's reprieve I was holding on to the whole time. We're just going to make the room. Then we're going to turn around and make another strong initiative. Here we go. Now we're going to do it from the top down, but here we are. This should be it. The end of the grind. Just so you can save, yeah. I mean, it's not... It's just so I can save in the sense that I want to make a separate file right before the boss, because once we beat it, it'll put us right back to the... What's it called? Like, right outside the floor, but it'll keep the rooms made the way we want it to. The other thing is, I don't feel like fighting after I hit level 99, so Moment's Reprieve just saves me from having to do anything with that last room. Because, as I've explained before, it wouldn't have been effective for me to have been just chaining strong initiative rooms. It was more effective for me to just keep running in and out of the room like this. Because then I could use all of them.
Take this.
So make a strong initiative on your mother. Oh, way, 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 way. Yeah, oh hey, a strong... No, it's funny, I saved up a couple of those roulette cards because I figured I'd run out. I didn't actually end up ever running out because we kept getting strong initiative drops. And I didn't say anything as it was going, but I was like, yep, this'll, That's why I started just deleting a lot of the roulette rooms when I was going in and clearing out all the map cards, because I was like, oh, we don't need these. Like, it's giving us all of the things we need. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit level 99, presumably in this version of the room. This load of the room. And then we're going to... I'll beat Ansem again at level 99, but we're not watching the credits to see the final stats. Which, not for nothing, it's just going to be really inflated numbers. It's not like it has the continue number, which, not for nothing, we haven't died again anyway. All it'll say is, yeah, you won a lot more of... Like, we'll be at about 90% dual completion in all likelihood, and a lot of enemies defeated. But for the obvious reason of I have something to do as soon as I get done this, we're not going to do that. I'll just beat the final boss. So you can see the difference between level 99. Well, you can see the difference between having HP and not having HP. It's not really level 99 at all. Get to 100 before you go. I dare you. Yeah, ha 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 ha. It's funny, the trophy we're going for just says get to max level. It doesn't say 99. But max level is 99 in this game. I'm 100% certain. Because I looked at the trophies when I got back from dinner today. And yeah, I was also right, by the way. I did miss the trophy for the Veggie Master minigame in 100 Acre Woods. So we have to do that again. It was 150, not 120. I thought of it. I'd mentioned it. Like I was like, I think we missed one. And yeah, I was right, unfortunately. So we have to do that minigame again. But that won't be that bad. It's the first one. Is it though? It is.
Take this.
Kappa Kappa.
Like it.
Bruh. Ah, 5860. We're gonna have to make another room. Damn it. Almost.
Take this. Darkness.
So, does anybody know what the stats next to the trophies are on the PSN actually indicate? Like, is that when it says, for instance, for this trophy that we're about to get for Riku, it's only it says 1.9% have gotten. Is that 1.9% of all PS4 users, or 1.9% of all people who got this game? I'm just gonna make it a strong initiative. There's no reason to risk it with something else. Will we have the king help us with win the final fight? Probably not. 1.9% of... Okay, so it is all people who have the game. I thought so. That means only 1.4% of all people who have this game actually got the plat. I did it twice. This is the third time. I did it once on my main account when the game came out, and then I did it once on... Yeah, it made sense that it would be game owners, I just figured I'd ask. I did it once on my main account when it came out, which was obviously off stream. I wasn't streaming Kingdom Hearts at the time. And then I did it last year. So this will be the third time I've done it. In the 1.5%. Madman! I know. 1.4%. Steam, yeah, well that's what I meant. Like, Steam counts everyone on Steam. That's why the HD edition ones are so low. But I was pretty sure this was the extra one. The absolute madman. I know, right? I mean, KH1 I've done... KH1 I've done twice now. No, 3 times now. Birth by Sleep, I only did the once. And there it is! We did it! Level Master Riku! We're done! We are done! It's over! I actually wasn't watching, I was talking. It's over! Max HP! We've done it! We are part of the 1.9% for the third time! Woo! Pogger is easy! I'm actually gonna make the save on this one. My safety save. Now nothing can take that away. And then I'll make the next save we do. Oh, I can just save it again. How about that? First try! It was! We didn't die in any of that leveling. Riku, level 99. Huzzah! We are the madmen who did it more than once. That's right, because we already did it. We ended up with 9 random jokers. I forgot it goes back to 1. It doesn't just leave the door open. Alright, so let's just beat the final boss and that'll be it. Now we can find— yeah, South Park. What do we do now, boys? Now we play the game. Kappa, kappa, kappa. There you go.
This one's mine.
Just for reference, I think we would have died by now if this was, there we go. If this was the other version, when we had 110 HP.
Come, Guardian! Come, open your heart. Take this!
Psych! Take this!
Vanish.
Guardian! The final darkness is nigh.
Okay, it is this. Submit!
Vanish.
Why do
Easy.
you refuse the darkness?
Rose, welcome to the stream. We should finish with Inverse Burst. You're right, but I did that to whatchamacallit, Zexion. If I could, if that hadn't killed him, because that did 1.5 bars of damage, if that hadn't killed him, I would have finished it with Inverse Burst, but obviously that wasn't an option. I wonder if you can actually skip if I can skip the credits, I'll skip the credits. I don't know if it'll let me. No, it won't let me. Alright, so that's it. Alright, there you go, guys. Level 99 Riku. When I come back, probably tomorrow, but maybe if I'm not tired tonight.